LFO tools are completely free for all Cinema 4D Redshift users, and you can download them from the link in the description. As a first step, connect the root folder LFO Design 2026 to the Cinema 4D database. This folder will then appear in the User Database section. You will now have access to the LFO 2026 nodes and the Material Templates folders. In the Templates folder, you will find materials that contain examples of how to connect the tools and nodes together. This is a great starting point. The LFO Nodes folder contains the tools, which are node assets or groups of Redshift nodes. To use them, you need to be inside the node editor. For example, if you are not using the node editor, this folder will appear empty. But once you open the node editor, all tools become available. You can now drag any tool you want and drop it into the node editor. For example, I will use the AO Selection tool. This tool allows you to create a selection or mask based on normals, so no UVs are required. I will use it to control the blend between two materials. As you can see, this tool has three main parts: main parameters, a curve for fine detail control, and an option for noise breakup. As a first step, I will choose the appropriate axis. This tool creates a mask using normals, so I need to specify which direction to use. For this example, I will use the y-axis. This is very useful for effects like dust, dirt, or wetness, which tend to accumulate more in certain areas. The ramp curve allows me to control softness and adjust the mapping exactly as needed. The spread, fall-off, and bias parameters are self-explanatory. We also added an intensity slider, which lets you control the strength of the selection. This is especially useful when combining it with math operations that extend the value range beyond the standard 0-1. The noise parameters are useful if you want to break up the selection. To use noise breakup, you need to connect a noise node to the tool's noise input and increase the noise intensity as needed. The blend mode lets you control how the selection and noise are combined. Here is a good example of how it works. For this example, I will use the height tool, which allows you to control selection based on height. As you can see, a noise node is connected to the noise input of the height tool. In the render view, you can see the current result. It is a blend between two different terrain colors, controlled by the height tool. I can control the top and bottom range of this selection. And again, I can use the ramp curve to adjust softness and shaping. Instead of blending two materials, this time I'm controlling a simple color blend using the same texture. For better visibility of the selection, I can use solo mode. Now I can clearly see the selection and its noise breakup. As mentioned earlier, to use noise breakup effectively, I need to increase the noise intensity. Keep in mind that the noise breakup depends on choosing the correct noise type and scale. If the scale is incorrect, the breakup will not work properly. So always use solo mode to clearly see your selection and adjust the noise parameters as needed. The most complex selection tool is the Curvature tool. The Curvature tool contains two main sections, the breakup section and the Curvature section. In the Curvature section, you have control over the curvature type, curvature radius, and curve settings. The curve allows you to fully control the softness and intensity of the selection. In the breakup section, you work with noise parameters. As you can see, this tool already has built-in noise breakup, so you do not need to use an additional Maxon noise node. The breakup curve allows you to control the noise range, giving you full control over the breakup shape, softness, and intensity. In the curvature section, you can choose which curvature type you would like to use. The min radius and max radius values represent the grayscale values of the breakup. Min radius represents the darker range of the breakup noise, while max radius represents the brighter range. As with all of our other tools, the curve section allows you to control the softness, shape, and detail exactly as needed. The Curvature tool also contains a global scale parameter, which is very helpful when you already have the breakup shape you like and only want to adjust the scale of the final result. I hope you enjoy our tools, and we look forward to your feedback.